If you're interested in getting an RV, you're gonna need to know how to do repairs. We're doing repairs this entire month. We've already done a few videos with some repairs, and this week's no different. The final repairs are going in. We're fixing the roof skylight. It's leaking like crazy. We're also gonna be sanitizing our tanks, our holding tanks. Now guess why we would do that? Well, it's gonna be 22 degrees tonight. Looks really nice right now. It's 70 degrees, but tonight it's gonna be 22. If you ever wonder what a skylight looks like when it's falling apart, it looks like this. It's pretty foul. We're going up there. I'm gonna fix that skylight. Let's go. The skylights are very durable, but over time they will degrade. So from time to time, they will need maintenance and they will need to be changed. Now we've already maintained ours for years. There's little patches all over it, but it's time to go. We got the new one. It only takes a few minutes to change, and I'm gonna get up there and show you how it's done. Step one, we take the inside part out, and that happens right here. First things first, we shut it, unscrew the handle first. It's out, we're gonna leave it right there. Here we go, last one. Now this roof piece will fall out. Now, who knows what's up here? We have never done this one. Screw here. I'm gonna get this last screw out. Up here. There's a bunch of screws on these guys. They're real easy to take out, but there's a lot of them. And once this is off, we'll drop that down the vent. So that'll be nice. Hey, baby, you wanna clean this? So this is the vent. How dirty it got.
Yeah.
Nice and dirty. Don't worry, we're gonna be cleaning it very soon. We've got all the roof pieces down, so now we're gonna go up on the roof. And we're gonna take the skylight off and put the new one in. All right, so I got the drill, got the screwdriver, got the skylight itself. The neat thing about getting on the roof when you're tall and you live in an RV is to get all your stuff up there, you just reach it up top. And there you go. Now, it's up there. I don't have to do anything else but climb the ladder, so let's do it. Look at the bee. See that? See that hole there? It's just, it dry rots. Look, watch. See there? This is what happens to them. So if your RV skylight is doing this, it's time for a change. So this right here, I don't know if you can see it or not. We're gonna bend this little flange out right here. Once this is up and out and bent outward, then it'll slide off. It'll slide off sideways, okay? There, that one's open. Hey, babe.
Yeah?
Could you go inside and open the skylight?
Yeah, I'm in here.
Okay, you are?
There we go. Thanks.
This is now
So you showing?
So that's the part you have to bend right there. That's the part you need to bend outward and it slides off. Ours will slide back on now. The same groove here is gonna slide on to this groove right here. Right here. It's gonna slide in right here. This is super dirty. Babe, is there a paper towel or something?
Yeah.
Will you hand that up to me? The bees are up here like crazy, babe. Don't come up here. Okay, I'm gonna put the thing back on and be done with it. They're starting to swarm me. Hey, go out of that room, babe. So right in the middle of cleaning the roof, we get attacked by bees. So that's cool. Yeah, so that's what it looks like off. Here goes the new one and put it on now. Okay, so first things first, you gotta slide it in the groove. And then, if the bees are back, I've already got one sting. I don't wanna get another. Okay, so now I have bent the flanges back to where it won't slide out. The skylight's back in. So there you go. Skylight in. It lifts up right now because we haven't screwed it in inside. But there it is. So there's the new one. There's the old one. Just a few bees and the Skylight cover is changed. That's the brand new one. See y'all? See the difference? I got swarmed replacing my Skylight by bees, and I didn't kill any. Here's why. If you kill one, they can smell it. They can know you're the one that killed them, and then they're going to come get you for real. So I got one sting. It's not that bad. One sting's not that bad. There were probably 50 of them up there. I got one sting. So I call that a win. Skylight's almost finished. And that's it, guys. The Skylight is all repaired. We got a brand new Skylight. And that didn't take that long. So, see? Not that hard. If I can do it, anybody can do it, trust me. It's getting cold out again, so we're switching over to our freshwater tank, but to do that, you have to sanitize the tank first. The first thing we've got is something called Springfresh. It's from Camco, so you can clean your freshwater tank. After you clean your tank with Springfresh, you then drain your tank and rinse the whole thing out again. And after that, you're good to go for at least 3 more months. We're gonna do that now. So first thing we do, we need to get the proper equipment. We need a funnel, and we need the Springfresh, and we've got them both. All right, so we got our handy dandy little funnel in. We've got our tank fresh, our spring fresh is what they call it. And it's pretty simple. Watch, here we go. Down the drain. Go spring fresh. Let me speed up. Hold this in. Hit this button.
You can't hit the button now?
Yeah, you can hit the button. Anybody can hit the button. It has no gallons going through it, but it's about to, so be ready for it. Now that the tank sanitizer has been added, we're filling the tanks 2/3 full. That's about 26 gallons for us. Once it gets that full, we let it sit for 10 minutes. Then we drain it. Yeah, so after it's been drained, we then rinse. Then we drain that, then we're ready to fill. So let's do that now.
Now that we've sanitized our freshwater tank, we are going to refill it and rinse it out. We're going to make sure we get all the chemicals out of it, drain it out, and get ready for these freezing temperatures. So now we're going to shut off the water.
Good. It's an old spigot, guys. That's why you need a filter.
Oh, God.
Good job, babe. Very proud of you. That was a very hard spigot to shut off, but it did it.
So now that we have the water off here, we're going to go over there, remove the water hose from the city water connection, hook it up to our fresh tank, and fill it up. So come on, let's go. Nope, nope, nope.
What, ladybugs?
No, there's like 8 bees over there.
So she is allergic to bees, and there's tons of bees out here, so I'm going to do the faucet, or I'm going to unplug the water. From there, now that we've unhooked our city water, we're going to use the water to fill up our fresh water tank. We've already sanitized it, so all we need to do now is fill it up, and it's ready for use.
If I get stung, we're gonna have to start a GoFundMe.
Yeah, so she's allergic to bees, guys, and if she gets stung, she could die. So we don't have insurance, not until December. So if she gets stung, you guys go fund her, okay? All right, so final step, turn the water back on. Let's go see what it's doing. Hurry, run.
How good are your ankles? Mine are old.
Oh, we got old ankles, do we? Okay.
Filling.
All right, the water's in now, so we've got a 40-gallon tank. We're gonna fill it all the way up. It's gonna come all the way out. And you can tell when it's full because it comes out. This you can do that with. It doesn't hurt it. Once the freshwater tank gets filled to capacity, we are going to drain it again. We're gonna get any of the residual cleaning soap or whatever that stuff is. We're gonna get that out. And then our final fill. Look at this lady beetle. It's lady beetle season. By the way, those aren't ladybugs, if you didn't know. So this is how this is gonna go. This is gonna overfill and spill onto the ground. And our spigot is about 150 feet away. So I'm gonna stand at the spigot when I think we're starting to get full, and you scream bloody murder, and I'll turn it off. Winter storm is a coming, babe. Yeah.
Yes, it is. And we need to be Prepared, not scared.
So the winter storm's coming. We got our first major cold coming this year. It's right now. Yeah.
I just pushed down.
Ladybug City. Welcome to Ladybug City. Ladybug Warehouse.
They're on the door there and in the crease. They're freaking
Get out
everywhere.
of the crease, you stupid bug.
Stupid bug.
Get out of here, you crease-living Japanese beetle. All right, roof is fixed, and man, we feel good about that. So now, since the winter storm's coming, we're gonna fill up our propane tanks. One's full, one's expired. I can't fill it up again. Did you know your RV propane tank, or any propane tank for that matter, expires? That's correct. There is a expiration date on the handle. If yours is expired, they won't fill it. Now, you can get it recertified, but it costs a little money to do that. Why not buy a new one? One of our tanks is expired. We can't fill it again, so we're gonna fill up the exchangeable ones instead.
We can get our 30-pound propane tanks refilled for less than what you can exchange them for at a gas station. And then the fella in there said that the ones at the gas station are only filled up to 60% full, and they cost more. So before we unhooked the water, I got all of our dishes washed. It's already in the 30s, in the high 30s, but the wind chill is not. It's like the wind chill I think is 35 right now. I don't know if you can see that, but it's noon right now. And it's just gonna keep dropping all the way down to 20. But we're gonna let you know how these AirSkirts do. When we, like I said, when we originally left, we were going through a 20-pound propane tank every other day to stay warm. Running a space heater nonstop on full power.
There's several options to get your propane filled. You can exchange little tanks at gas stations. They won't fill them for you, but they'll exchange them, but they're not all the way full when you exchange them. Just be aware of that. You get about 60 to 70% full at the gas station. When we get them filled, they get up to 90% full, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our little tanks to get filled, and believe it or not, it actually costs less money to get them filled than exchange them. So we're gonna get 2 of them filled. We're thinking it's gonna cost around 30 bucks. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Anyways, we're gonna get this filled. There's several places to get your propane filled. Lots and lots of choices at propane fills. You may or may not know this, but one place that does it, the place we're going, Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply is very, very handy for us. They've got a lot of stuff we need in our lifestyle. We go to Tractor Supply all the time. This guy's like, what's this guy parked out here for? Okay, here we go. Be right back.
Toodles. Go. So it's very important to have propane so that we stay warm. We keep our food cold.
Yeah, and let the heater stay on, and the fan, so then we can be heated and normal.
And we can cook. So that's 3 important things we need propane
Yeah,
for.
and
I'm gonna put the propane in, and then we're gonna hit the road again. 30 bucks, not that bad.
that's off.
Propane tanks, when they're empty, weigh about 10 pounds. When you exchange them, they weigh about 20 pounds. When you fill them up, they weigh 1,000 pounds apiece. So we had just filled up 2 of our 20-pounders, and that was a grand total of $30.81 after tax. Before tax, it was $28.79. You can't beat that. That's what it costs to exchange one. So, and it's a half-full tank you get. This is a way better deal.
Daddy, that chicken coop right there is $99.64.
It's
$499.
Whoa. So, you see that? See there? That's our freshwater inlet. that's right at the mouth of the inlet. So that means that it's too full. I'm gonna have to go outside and drain some off. The fresh water fill that we filled last night, because it's gonna get cold, the tip of it, the opening, isn't sealed right. So in other words, I've got to drain off some water out of it. Once that water's drained, it'll stop doing this. But that seal at the mouth, if we're ever gonna fill it up to max, like we can go 39 gallons, but if we go 40, it's gonna leak. So we'll have to get that fixed. Fixed it. All right, friends, that's it for this week's episode. And yes, you did just see the AirSkirts pump literally smoke itself into retirement. We ended up finishing the job with a shop vac and duct tape, because RV life is always interesting. But stick around, because next week we're showing you how the AirSkirts actually perform through this cold snap here in Indiana. And spoiler alert, the results are surprising. Before you go, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on the bell. You do not want to miss next week's episode. And be sure to drop a comment below and tell us your wildest nothing went as planned moment. We love hearing those kinds of stories. We'll see you next week. Stay warm and happy travel.